really good show tonight. So Friday Night Smackdown was not too bad, said the show tonight. So look at breakdown tonight of Smackdown results and a review, a recap. So anytime, any place, but like I like doing like Smackdown reviews, like every Fridays. There's a lot more. So between a breakdown tonight. So I'll go with 8 without a 9. So this is for last week. Now today it'll be 8 without a 9 today. So let's go a full breakdown between like rivalries, stories. So it wasn't a news channels in the top below. They got a lot more say my news channels. It's now more content every week. They've been doing this like wrestling wrap up on every Friday to Mondays. And you talk about personal wrestling news in every single week. So you get one membership and one membership and my no application below and 2 separate ways. It is so much more. So let's go live right here. So welcome to Smackdown, Sami Zayn. So this was the stomp out ended with Solo Sikoa is feeling good after the last few weeks, he said. So obviously after a few shots of the idiot and superstars arriving, I didn't really want to see the ring for Solo Sikoa in the MFT. So this was the entrance he talked some trash about running the blue brand before Sami Zayn. So he was to come out to respond at once, and when Solo Sikoa got his friends to leave the ring, so Sami Zayn felt comfortable. Sami Zayn thanked him for wanting his sense of sizing for the world title because after it has freed him up to focus on all goals in like the United States Championship. He said, Sami Zayn announced he is currently a Smackdown superstar now. Into when Solo Sikoa and his crew attacked him, and Sami also when he was to come out to help. After it took second fight to even the odds. After the opponent of Sikoa, Pomo, so this was before Sami Zayn showed up. So it was something like it was winning by a set CPT. It was about as it has you could got even his national funny as it couldn't make it. Yes, it was interesting. After once, Sami Zayn got their James picked up and they had a good exchange. And when Sikoa was his nothing cocky self between Sami Zayn, and it was an underdog he has always been. And when Nick also came out to the bookings this match, maybe a 6-man tag match was in the main event, and yes, it was very predictable, and yet so I was thinking there was nothing inquired about this assessment, but it is complex and what it need to do. So, one, I think that a king outside the hill, king outside the hill, Longo, and a jittery ring is hideous. So, Edwin Sosakot is the only man in jittery who cares about the brand split. So, Edwin the Smackdown setting things up a little bit, just high and low. So we might say things like sayings for a new Smackdown new era. So, in next match, Leslie Bliss goes 101 against Papa Nevin. And you win solid Flair has a complaint and Leslie Bliss just in the ring for her match against Papa Nevin, who had Alpha Fall as Assassin Green in her corner between this. So I could set a size of the difference between the two. When we came into play, Papa Nevin took a twirl with as it looked like she might go after Lily Doll, but Bliss sunk on her with a simple hold. So, and yes, it was a slow and measured match until Bliss began making a comeback once. After we returned from a break, after we know when Papa Newman can work quicker than this, but it never felt like a date left a second gear. After we saw it Flair and Bliss fall in green before warming up. And he went Papa Newman forced the win. So our father came into the super kick. Lisa, his seat was severing the queen tried to help her, but the enormous game was too much for her. So what if WWE wanted to make our father and Papa Newman look like a real threat to the attack titles? Papa Newman would have been booked to win. Her Alexa would not have a soul from taking on one moves, but Papa Newman will have benefit quite a bit. So in the middle of this match, Alexa Bliss. So Session Green and Bubba Fall making the announcer salute them was hideous. So Andrew when Lodi got a big pop. Andrew when Flair assaults the post match attack well. So between with Charlotte, Flair was to in the ring until when Cersei Green to come into the ring and the sweet slap Charlotte Flair hard. So in next match we got tag team match. We got The Miz and Kamala Hayes. We take on Universal and Zion. And Universal says too quick. After with The Miz and Kamala Hayes, they take backstage from last week, and this week they took on Zion and Universal to get back into the tag team this top division. After the 8-lister instead wasn't on starting for his team against Zion, but he knows so Gacy the stadium to the crowd, and it was after the attorney lockup, it was just the rumors. So I just said a crowd was searching for Morrow when the Miz tagging him and to evolve, having to face the speed of Frizzle, the former NXT, and tag since we're burning up a lot of moments hence the show cut to the break. After we return to see Morrow in control, but it didn't last long until the Miz and Frizzle were both tagging into hollow follow. He was started losing his incredible speed to dish out some offense. When Morrow and the Miz are both good at what they do. But new Frizzle Exciting has been one of the most reactable acts since arriving on the main roster every single match. And they are and ends up being one of the best things we see all the week. And when Morrow had in the match and won by a Mr. tagging himself in and hit his finisher to get the win for his team. And when Kamala Hayes was a little disappointed, but The Miz was elated. And the winner of this match, Kamala Hayes. And when Morrow don't miss is somehow this was a quite tenable and Profit has a tag team name. And when Wayne Barrett and trying to input that The Miz can do like lesser stuff has Siam was hilarious. I wasn't even he didn't sound convinced by his own words. And while we hit Siam with a nice power bomb. And you said away and The Miz news a something DDT to break up a pan was pretty great. And next match we got tag team match. We got DIY. We take on the Street Profits. And you win, my default is boring. And you win, Drew McIntyre came to the ring after the break to talk about why he attacked Cody Rhodes last week. And just the announcer said they didn't have a slight update on Cody Rhodes for a condition due wasn't much to his promo and it ended without to injure a process. I just said the next match we saw Marcus Ford and Izzy Dawkins take on their recent rivalries like Tommaso Ciampa and Sonny Gargano and Big Fred and Candice LeRae. So over the Boston deal, we opposite team to the ring. And you went did it right, it took control off of Marcus Ford with some double team attacks when after a break the Profits began. This was blowing up. Some moments of Marcus Ford was sling dirty taking on both men about Dawkins received from an audio attack. And you went Candice LeRae and set B Fred into the stair steps to create a spasm that allowed and was still alive to make a comeback. INC also hit a hurricane on Marcus Ford to send him off, set the apron, and what the referee was as well. So yes, it was deposit Candice LeRae to Method and deposit it Ford and Youngest Method to get to the win. It just was all a great match. After in this field, an oval symbol of why Smackdown has the best tag team top division in WWE. So in the winner on this match, the Street Profits. So as you win the best days with Chaotic Sames was shown he was trying to get Terry Strong to hire Hall and set it for the backup. Anya is worried how Jerry says stop having me Flab and doesn't work as a tag team. So Anya went forward, makes the enemy look he could be relevant to the main event so fast with Jerry a comment to a post. Anya said uppercut, marches forward news to counter a scoring dive was look awesome. So here's the thing in main event. So we got the MFT, which on Sami Zayn, Sami Uso, and Second Fight 2. So Sami Zayn is currently on Smackdown and he's already got some help in the form of Sami Uso and Second Fight 2. I just said this week in the main event was the 6-man tag match. So after that was like booking into the opening segment and was before Jake went just at the ring. And he went to get Fight 2 made it clear he is only helping out Sami Uso and didn't really care about Sami Zayn. And you when Tony Tonga was the odd man, he was out, so it was Sakura and Tagaloa and Stacey Machado. Sami and Stacey started the match with a quick things that lead to Sami Zayn. So he was tagging in and for a double team spot, and Stacey Machado has no problem picking him up and punching him into the corner, so it's a team to walk him over. So Sami Zayn spent a long time into the week being associated from his team once he finally made the hot tag to the Samoan werewolf. He went nuts going after 81 on the opposing team. And when Sakura was able to take him down and hit a frog splash, but it wasn't enough to get to the win. And to win, Sami Zayn came in and was able to score to the win with a sponsor simplex and a hula kick to Sakura. And the winner on this match, Sami Zayn, Second Fight 2, and Sami Uso. And it went at backstage, it was Jerry is really dropped the ball with R-Truth. After he was such a hot acting, and now it felt like he isn't really any different than he was before. It looks like he and Aster Black will have a match from next week. Sami Zayn gave us a new gift, CIF, for him dancing during his entrance. And to win, Sakura is supposed to look away more dangerous, and that when the Usos to it because of his size. In the final word. So this week had the standard of 4 matches we have gone in news to on Smackdown. Only but 2 of them were to the price of Andrew Marlow and Miz, which take on Newly Visual, exciting, was a fun split that between the showcase and just a high falls with even a in a losing event, he was added to a lister in him to an already stacked and tag team top division. He can only help add some forcefully. Also help it was the profits in JDY may have been a hill battle. These two teams have had many all the past year, and they managed to make it fun every single time. It felt like the fourth episode in quote some time that didn't really on Cody Rhodes or John Cena. I think it may have benefit from it. The process was filled in failures and promos, but it was also has a whole. Yes, it was a slightly above episode of Smackdown, but the two tap matches did most of the heavy lifting. So Smackdown was really great. So this is not too bad. So let me see on my YouTube gaming poll. So give me 1 second. So give me 1 second here, guys. So we got 7% liked it. 7% is alright. 100% didn't like it of tonight's Smackdown. Ouch. That's not good. So let's go my X poll on Twitter. So we got 7% liked it. So 33.3 is alright. It's 66.7 didn't like it. So Smackdown was okay, but it was good show. For like any reviews every single week. So let me see. So it's a new announce for tomorrow night. It's AEW All Inclusive. We have Brian Keith. We take on goes 1-on-1 against Suze Robinson. Starting tomorrow night. So here's the all-weights Ring of Honor Wrestling. We'll be here 2300 Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So it might be good, I think. So I've been adding my game I've been playing up to K25. I just add Steve Malcolm on my game to add TNA and getting it all to it together at this point of multiple times. So I just add Steve Malcolm on my game like 2K25. I just download him on my community acquaintances. I just add him in his title belt as well. So let me see a couple more. Oh yeah, and don't forget to watch tomorrow night on August 16th. It's my birthday. It's tomorrow night. It's my birthday. So that's tomorrow night. It's my birthday. It's tomorrow. And you want to my super set right here. And you want have a birthday for me. That's tomorrow night. August 16th is my birthday. So if you want to the comments, it's my birthday, it's tomorrow. So just saying, Sammy Cunningham between us out about 57 minutes. He said, everything is good in my life is because of wrestling. It was a puzzle on the next chapter. That's what he said. So Sammy Cunningham has going to retire tonight from professional wrestling from TNA. So what's next for Sammy Cunningham? Will go next. So do you think Sammy Cunningham go to Raw or Smackdown maybe? Or NXT? What should you like listening for Sammy Cunningham? So here's a bunch of new merchandise of Pesco Clown. So I also like his merchandise sale, I think, is on www.shop.com. So okay, so this is what's interesting here on tonight's Smackdown. So how I'm making so that unless it doesn't hit me with a Mexican destroyer in our match this Monday, I want to straight to the sources, and since Scrubby Daddy won't ban that dangerous man. So right as it was at SmackDown tonight, he was playing himself. So that was dumb when he said, dumb. You guys agree on this? So this will not make any sense. Silver balls. Okay, this is odd. I get used to it. Disappointing. Plenty. Let Perry Williams know about a Michigan's destroyer. He only knows a K1. So sneak out Scott Demo instead. Says maybe or not. Says maybe. So I must think about some boys needs to stop. He was acting like so New Day. He needs to stop displaying himself, right? So 100% soul. So what do you guys think? So let us know on my live service chat below what you guys think. So let me see. So next week we have John Cena returns next week. And we got Aleister Black, R-Truth. So we got 3 matches from next week. Like Montreal City Machine Guns. We take on The Miz and Kamala Hayes. Starting next week. So Triple H and Steven McMahon spotted on vacation. So let me see. Animated part, the Peacemaker is the sewing. Triple H he needs to lose that gut. Mr. McMahon looks fine. Too many bills of Honcho. I was about Triple H been drinking bills a lot. Not many bills he drinks, I think. So he might eat about triple C-ball like Triple H does. I don't know. So he has had open heart surgery and almost died. He said his Sonic budget was 12. That's bad. But that's great for what he's been through. And still McMahon still got it at last. I think. So still McMahon still got it. So just saying. So let me see. So we got AJ Forbidden that was coming up in a few weeks left. Can't wait for that. Oh, his MCF again. He has been tweeting about 1 hour. He said, I didn't mean character in a most period is comedy of all time Happy Gilmore 2. I just sold out in Mexico 60,500. Was about to sell out the O2 17,000. Ended up main event the biggest show of all time. At Wembley Stadium, 82,000. A number of fans. I'm about to knock him out someday. I might be a wrestler. I might be a manager someday. I might. My personal wrestling experience for me. I like to do something for me. I think. So, for me, I might be a manager someday with personal wrestling, maybe. I think. I might do bookings in the masses. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's my goal of my career. So it's like I've been doing my YouTube career. I've been doing this a year. And so, so how many things you might have missed? There was about 6. So, let me see. Oh, Son's Best is turning this out 24 minutes. In Jafia, I'll see you soon. So his new Facebook got his ice pack on his head. So I think it's been a rough week for Lily Weasel. So he works his butt off he works every day, like I say every Wednesdays to Fridays or Saturdays, like every households or live tours. He works his butt off every single day, right? So this was probably one of the weakest Smackdown episode of the year. It wasn't bad, but it's clearly lack of star power. So this was not too bad anyway. So next week it says, yeah, but next week it's a be great. So just as what sucks, it had to be in Boston, one of the best crowds ever. And just everything plus, it's gonna be tough to establish on him. I think he might I think being Papa through was the only cool things onto the show tonight. It was something. So this episode was terrible. So it was okay, but it's a great show. So Smackdown wanted to a show, but it will be so looks like saying. So I like Monday Night Raw, and I like a couple of wrestling stuff. So, it should be, I just said a big star retire very soon. He might. So, what if it lacked a star power into the kids and then Drew the Sammy don't need to be pushed? I think. So, this was crazy because this is the first time in a long time there was a section in this episode of Smackdown, and Cody had a lot of fun with it. I like Leslie and Charlotte is killing Smackdown right now, and also Drew Pomo, and we need Bianca and Wendy back soon. So that's what happens when Randy Orton isn't on tonight. So he might be at home with his wife, I think. So anyway, Triple H's this booking has been solid due to the boring story now that it's all his work. It's not good. So, Seth saying, it's no Corey, no Cena, not even Seth Apollo was interesting. That's a force, I think. So, setting the MFT in the rights with the focus on the show, SmackDown needs more star power, right? So, of tonight's, it was bad. So, I don't get why people hate SmackDown so much. I agree with that. I think it's really the same show as well, but it isn't on Netflix. I think one's at the same format. Same thing, right? So, and yeah, it's in time for our draft. It's coming up soon. From last week was worst. So, wasn't that what's been saying it was no about the rate of owls? I think. Since maybe I think. So, I think it's been terrible for weeks, whatever it's not months. So we need one with one in it, maybe I think, for last time on SmackDown. It's pretty good was when Roman was running it. There's no Cody is a apart. So I was the only wasn't set for the right 6. So I don't know, it might come out, I think. Should be. So let me see. Sammy Cunningham has retired at tonight's TNA Disgrace pay-per-view event. He was undefeated by Mike Satina with the stipulation that he will retire whenever he lost. I've been remember when he was at that NXT Haggard that day that he with. So it might be him. I wanna know. So what is Sammy Cunningham doing in the Impact song? So he was retired of 7 years ago. I think. So this was a pay-per-view. So it was good, I think. Somehow. Let me see a couple more. So I was looking for Indy Hartwell isn't looking for a tag partner. She's looking for a 13-8 knockout championship once and for all. So I get on the team seat inside. So then we podcast Matt Riddle. So I think he said a backstage story from the 2022 at Royal Rumble. He claimed Brock Lesnar came into the locker room and told the all, you guys are still going to do business for me. And then with a slight distance in between him. That's what Riddle said. The response was Barnett and Brock says, look down. It was like, no. So it might be good, I think, somehow, maybe, and it works. Let me see some more announcements this week, or probably next week too. Let me see. Hold on. So give me 1 minute here, guys. So, hold on, let me see. So anything is currently part of getting ready Smackdown. That's what he said. We have a slight move. That's a really good pitch to that. I mean. So his getting right and setting up Gallo and Tommaso Ciampa and Kenya's in the way. So that's what he did. So thing. Let me see. So I'm gonna see. Hold on. Pena against Boston Reed is advertised. Has a dark match for Smackdown tonight. Has well, I think. Let me see. So here's a new match from tomorrow night. So here's a new match. It's going to be tomorrow night. So we got Barbara Strong, Kyle Riley against Blake Christian, and Lee Sawson. So let me see. Oh, here's a next tweet. I did big win tonight. All Mr. Ali is at in Squaves, and I need that thank you Eponymous segue at tonight. So let me see a couple of things here. Hold on, give me 1 second. I did win Natalia says she feels Naomi needs the space right now, and we'll talk about her answers when she's ready to. Spoken for the locker room is one of those things that when somebody will know what's going on, but in this, the stress like Naomi is a really close friend of mine. That's what she said. Let me see. So we knew if Austin is now on elite a month ago. Let me see. Any more announced for next week on Raw. Let me see. Hold on. So, Daily fans will hear from Naomi on Monday Night Raw next week. Says Singh. Let me see a couple of things here. Okay, so I just said the main man must debut on All Rates TV this week in wrestling. It's from Hero Ahasi. He was a former of NXT superstar. His name is Oliver Carlo. Has his real name. It's O debut. So I want to say about fans that we want Cross on Smackdown tonight. I don't know. I think with Boston we need more of it on Smackdown. We heard you, but we need more, and we need it louder, and we want Cross, and we want Scarlett. And that's why once it isn't going to cut, it take all be as a performance, but when you have your side, it has so like Triple H we know how it evolved, has will, let's go, low. So I'm gonna tell you guys, I'll make this up in a quick minute. So this it looks like on Classic way back in day. So this was like an old school Smackdown on Raw. So this took place at the top with his thing right here. So this was like an old school Smackdown, so it's like 250 years. I think. So this was only classic, and it has to be banned, I think. So I was thinking about more to be arrived soon. Oh yeah, so Holy Boys has arrived. Here's Coleman Pizza Pits. He's out about 7 hours. So I just still have it pick up maybe 2K25 splits too. Fix that. It might be Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think. let me see. So when you got it on PS5, it to Switch too, and you've been always getting such a full as a insulin. Maybe you should fix your game too. I think. I don't know. Maybe 2K on Netflix member games. Maybe. I think. So this was not confirmed about should not announce that Big Global is not on DLC. I don't know. So we still haven't added Brock Lesnar to WWE 2K25 just yet. So we might fix that too. Just maybe. So we might figure this out soon. Of 2K25. We still haven't fixed the game yet. We need to fix like Nissan Cena onto the game, I think. So this is what they tweet. So I think was in place was great to play. So let me see. I'm thinking it's kind of made like 24 is the exact same. I think. We need in Ass's house or muscle truck with a built can like Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance. I think. So let me see. Let me see our tweets. We won't announce us yet. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So I'm glad that Morgan is playing a more much through for early 2026 return of he did in Seoul. So this was a great news to have her back into next year or so. So we haven't seen her since. I was going to think she's be back by Cyber Series to like let's get footings, I think. And yeah, she's waiting to a Royal Rumble next year for 2026. So she might win. So I just see he's returning at the Royal Rumble. I think he might. So I just live a great when she's come back to WWE into next year maybe. So into 21 for Royal Rumble, I think. And call for application for Liv Morgan for now. So it's express you for whole. So let me see. John Cena says he's not to select his final opponent. He's leaving it in WWE hands. I think he said. So, Seth saying, let me see. Winnie and Jerry says got $1.6 billion to stream their POEs, yet they scared make it make sense. I think. So I think this is the most sweet time what AJ got for TV, and he's a smart actor. So I think with White Castle and All Elite Wrestling have announced a new collaboration that All Elite Press Kit. So limited this package is now able for $65 to service for 4 or 5 people. The kit a dynamite meal that slams you into submission. The meal kit includes 20. So this was cool to see that. So it was streaming for chaos 2 years out 5 hours. His Darren the Aztec has a mask. So I'm gonna show you guys and open this up. So his Diamond Aztec might wear this mask again. Like he was doing that just like last year. Like we apparition. Seth saying let me see a couple things here. So Jungle Lower it says happy to be here. That's what he said. So he said, bro, he was smiling ear to ear, he can't help it. So I met his brother, so much hope he's back soon. Like Tamatanga has a tag team. Again. So starting to go between about 4 hours, he said, I spent my birthday yesterday. I flying it to Boston for Smackdown tonight. To reply me, I would like everyone at TD Garden to happy belated birthday. Sony Wrestling in 100% during my match tonight. This is what he said. So here's Tommy Dreamer on tonight's TNA. I think. So AJ is coming from us on Wednesday, September 17th. So last stop before AJ did it all out live on pay-per-view in in Toronto. So we got Adam Copeland and Christian Cage is back together now. And yet my baby has, I'm just 2. I got when Christian Cage is back with Adam Copeland again as a tag team. So I'm hoping Adam Copeland and Christian Cage might be a tag titles soon. I just avoid a model of numerous daily sources told in its that agent with the moment was stated with a new medical visit this week to see Will and his stole. And you is someone who suspended her at Raw this week for that pounds, but she was not on TV. I just hope to is that Morgan will return to in-ring as at the beginning of 2026. Has not had engine is on Gressel for PWInside.com. So that's a good news. Had her back. So, Kevin Robert, he said on his tweet, he said, I hear you. On Smackdown tonight. So hopefully they hear it as well. I think. And Nathan says we want Cross. So he might be back into it's no time. I think. Here's the next one who says we want Cross. So and yet for next Saturday it's Happy Weekend for Kevin Roberts. Has Kevin Cross. Has a real name. And if it's leading the hollow ups and no. I think he is. Let me see a couple of things here. Let me see daily news. So we have 2. So Kenny Cross responded to daily Smackdown Sans. Let me open this up on Kenny Cross Sans. So let me see. This is what he tweets. It says, I hear you on Smackdown tonight. So Jerry fans are saying we want Cross during so opening Southmet tonight. So let me see a couple of things here. So 1, Kenny Cross is a trademark by WWE. He will be Kenny Cross anywhere else. And 2, Cross and Scott Neville sits at the same space as that with Don Callis. A sweet things for pulling you Neville lost wrestling before back in 2020. Yeah. So, a human can cause response to belief mistaking we want cause sense for we want bought sense. So this does not make any sense. So I hit you hope that says you see social media where you see that mostly dice sales and mostly you see the abort that Kevin Claus and Scarlett put in every week and you is his eggs and TKO suppose problem they to solve. So Kevin Claus is solve better. He does. That's what people backstage told Kenny Claus to announce we want Claus sense. This is what I just said. I was told by current people not to even notice it, and it says that felt wrong. So this is what he said. So we will wrap it up things up in a quick minute. So after tonight, TNA Instagram is 1 year when I came into this TNA. Corey, I wasn't able to be there tonight, but they called me and included me the pile I hope we do before every show. I was having a hard day, but that moment reminded me I'm not alone. Watch tonight on TNA Plus. So here's the group on the backstage behind the scenes. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna just up. So this is a lot of wrestlers at backstage behind the scenes looks like. So here's Rick Williams, all the crew staff and members on this show of TNA. So we will round this up with 4 hours. Let me see. Hold on. So thank you for watching tonight's Smackdown review tonight. So we will be back here for next week on Monday Night Raw, and so much more. So we might gonna have slight more announced for next week for Monday Night Raw, I think. So I just got a longer the series for MFT Goes Hard. The Smackdown tonight at 3 hours with the votes. So here's many rolls, changes up about 30 minutes. So I will be back next week. It's my birthday is tomorrow. So have a great Friday. Have a wrestling week. And you get one stickle. So if you want to my live service set, if my birthday is tomorrow. So let you guys know if my birthday is tomorrow. So have a great Friday. Have a wrestling week. So have a great weekend, and I will be back here on Friday, next Monday. So I got one station. You get Spotify, Acapod, and also the Globe on BCW, also the Globe on YouTube.com, and so much more. You get one station Acapod, Spotify, podcast, anything, and so much more. So I will be back next week for Monday Night Raw. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.